All right, we are back at the 2024 Swish League live from the Hive, San Diego, California's Lincoln High School. Sons of Montezuma, the YouTube channel here. We've got a special one for you. Valley Farm versus N.L.Y.S. The undefeated Valley Farm versus N.L.Y.S., the defending champion, taking on each other live here today. And what some people may think is a championship game preview, we are fortunate to have our two play-by-play announcers back on the call by popular demand 2 weeks in a row. Am I hyping them up a little too much? Maybe just slightly. Pump the brakes. We are joined by Kevin and Bryant on the call. Guys, interesting game. Have some fun. Let's take this away.
Thank you very much, Mateo. We are going to have a solid game here today. Valley Farm versus N.L.Y.S. Never lose your spirit. I am Bryant Thursby here with Kevin Sandoval. It is a pleasure to be here. I hope everybody was tuning in to this first game today. What was it? It was a great game, wasn't it, Kevin?
Man, it's been competitive all week, all Sunday. Thursday was a competitive day for them. Shout out N.L.Y.S, the foundation that we're raising money for, and give a nice little spotlight to Coach Steve Fisher that came by. It's been a very eventful Sunday.
Been a great Sunday. We have seen Coach Steve Fisher here. He is no longer here with us. He just came earlier. He's not here for this game. But the story of the game is Valley Farm is down.
Bad.
Miles Bird, Jared Coleman-Jones, JCJ, Matt Bradley, Nathan Mensah, Lorenzo Wade, no Jake Elstorm, no Richard Okong. They only have Billy White and Billy White against the world is what we're calling it.
Some might say that's all you need. Is that all they need today?
Well, if you asked Billy, he said he could beat him 1-on-5 if you asked Billy. Billy says he can take them all on.
Speaking of Billy, I had a chance to talk to him a few games prior to this. He asked me, hey, where do you guys get that footage from? Where do you guys put the footage out? I'm like, YouTube, bro. Like, Sons of Montezuma, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe if you're listening right now. I said, yeah, peep the video out. And then I came back to him. I said, Billy, if you watched last week's game, we meant no harm. We were just having fun, joking around. He's like, I don't take nothing personal. I was all right, cool, bro. I just want to make sure we're cool in case you watch the video next week. But yeah, so Billy's a very high in spirit, very positive guy, and it's like everything you want in a basketball player, really.
Yeah, Billy White, absolutely great guy. But let's highlight N.L.Y.S here today. They have a almost full roster, a team that about 2-3 weeks ago took on UTG and took them to the shed.
N.L.Y.S got a couple of my former teammates. We got Dom Johnson. We have Kaylon Williams, both from LA natives representing the city, the land. Kaylon out of Inglewood, Dom from South Central. Very positive guys I've been around with. Good locker room. You see Cam Berry giving me acknowledgement right there. Cam Berry out of Miramar. I had some battles with him in JUCO. He obviously went to Cal State Dominguez. Got Blake Sates that went to Miramar with them, left the year prior. I've seen Blake shoot and make 7-9 threes in one game at the Miramar tournament not too long ago. It was probably 3 years ago. Talk about a shooter.
That man, when I have seen him here, he can shoot the lights out the building. He can definitely. Well, we got our tip off going on right now. We have Valley Farm versus N.L.Y.S. Can Valley Farm stay undefeated, or will N.L.Y.S beat them so that we get their first shot? Billy automatically taking the first shot of the game. Good offensive rebound. Back out. Good jumper by Jordan. It's a good jumper by Jordan there to put them up 2-0. Let's see if Valley Farm can have some defensive intensity today going against N.L.Y.S today. We got Mr. Barry going into the paint. Going in. He's trying to get a foul. He didn't get a call. Billy White gets it in transition, going in transition. Billy kicks it to the corner. Jordan trying to go ISO.
Get out the corner.
Yeah, he's trapped there.
Oh,
backcourt. Oh, no.
Let's hope not to see a lot of that today for Valley Farm.
We're hoping to probably see a little Billy White, some plays for him. to get him in space to see if he can find some shooters. Valley Farm here on defense. N.L.Y.S. Right back to Mr. K. Will. K. Will for three. That is good. K. Will, first three of the game. I expect him to hit a couple of threes today. He is a really good shooter and a really good defender. Can't wait to watch him play.
Very improved jump shot from K. Will. He's no more as an athletic dunker.
Quick little kick out top of the key. Little miss here. Rebounded by Dexter. Dexter taking it down court, trying to go ISO. That's great defense right there. Great defense by Joey. Nice little screen. So we got Barry trying to back him down. Kick to the corner for three. That's a miss. Billy White with the rebound. Easy rebound.
Blake still getting warmed up. No way they called that. Wow.
Okay, that's wow. Okay.
All right. Remember last week how the officiating was?
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try and be nicer.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna bite my tongue this week
I'm
for sure.
gonna try and be nicer, but wow. We got Cam taking the ball up the court here.
Horn section.
Oh,
double down for Blake.
Double down. K. Will trying to get seats open. Cam attacking the basket. Kick out to K. Will. K. Will to Dexter. Dexter pull up mid range. Nothing but bottoms for Dexter. It's a real smooth looking jump shot up at the free throw line. What are your keys to the game today, Kevin? What are you looking for?
Get Billy involved on the offensive end for sure. On the defensive end, that's really where Valley Farm is going to have to make up for a lot of their missing teammates. Communicating, be on help side defense, locating shooters early. As we talked about earlier, Blake could shoot the lights out. Cam is known as a scoring machine. Rebounding for sure because Dom could get anything off the glass. And as we speak, Cam laid in with the left.
Nice little runner there. Billy going ISO against K. Will. Billy takes it to the basket. Oh, great block. Great block by Blake. Blake coming down. Is he going to pull the three? No. Gets it to Dexter. Dexter tries to throw a lob. He does not finish it. Tap again. No. Goes back up. Good block. Ooh.
Same call.
Same call. Called a foul. It looked like he did get forearm. To me. I don't know.
But Billy? Did Billy get fouled on the other end?
Billy always gets fouled. Remember that. Billy always gets fouled. We asked him after the game. He said he got fouled every single drive.
That's facts.
Dom here at the free throw line, shooting two. First one goes down.
Here we go, DJ.
This could be a very interesting game. I'm curious to see how Valley Farm is able to come out here without missing some key players.
Do they stay 7-0 or 6-0? My apologies. Do they go to 7-0?
Great pass by Billy White up to Xavier. Great layup by Xavier. Miles Burke did tell me that he thought they were going to go undefeated. I guess he forgot to tell me that they were going to miss today's game.
Oh, does everything but that, Brian?
Yeah, he forgot to tell me, I guess. I told him I'm going to see him again next Sunday. Dexter pull up mid-range. Short. That's great hustle. Yeah. That's great hustle by Grayson right there. To force Valley Farm to get the ball here. Really great job by Grayson.
And that's going to be a big part of what Valley Farm needs to do if they want to stay close.
Oh, little three. Oh my goodness, Xavier 3-point shot. That is our shooter that Billy was looking for. That was a great shot by Xavier. That was a three.
Does he have all 7 points? He does, I think.
I think he does have all 7 points. Ooh. Illegal screen by Dexter, moving his feet a little bit, lean into him. Xavier showing some life. Showing some life here for Valley Farm. I'm impressed. Oh, he's open again. Oh, he didn't call it. Ooh, duck your head. Late coming up. Kick to the corner. Cam Barry for three. Short. Oh, my goodness. Gets fouled. Dom gets fouled. Great offensive rebound. Billy is talking to the ref, to nobody's surprise.
Billy's got to stay on the floor. He can't be in foul trouble. As soon as Billy's on the bench, I expect Billy to play all 40 today.
Yeah, Billy White is going to be playing all 48 minutes of the game today. They need size.
It's an understatement right
first
there.
The two. Hits it. But N.L.Y.S coming out with a little bit of a fire here, showing some high effort on the defensive ends, getting offensive rebounds early.
One thing that could get scary about N.L.Y.S is when they start shooting, they could get from a 2-possession game to a 20-point lead real fast.
Yes, they do have shooters everywhere on the court. They call it defensive 3 seconds in the key. That is not the first time we have seen that called. If you guys remember earlier, if you guys tuned into the earlier stream, I believe Miles Heidi got called for defensive 3 seconds 3 times, and he was confused on all of them.
These are pro rules. They are playing NBA rules.
Billy White for the free throw. Oh, that is... Billy White is frustrated that just went in and out. That is probably the most frustrating part about missing a free throw. So Xavier here getting the ball, directing traffic, gets it to Billy White in the post. Billy White ISO on K. Will. Billy White attacking. K. Will reaching. Oh, that's great defense by K. Will. That's great defense. Hands up. Barry to Seats. Blake attacking the basket. Miss a little floater. Misses. Gets his own rebound. Goes back. Tips it up and in. Really great job by Blake to follow his shot there. Xavier getting down the court quickly here. Pass inside. Oh, they found a cutter. They found a cutting Joey, and Joey gets fouled. I believe going to the line to shoot too. Foul is on Dexter.
I'm N.L.Y.S. I'm sending a double on Billy all game.
I'm forcing Billy to kick out of a double team every single time. Force him to read the double. No, there's no reason to let him just keep ISOing K. Will. As Skylar Spencer walks past us with ice on his knees.
Aztec legend.
If I tell him he's the second best defensive center of all time, I don't think I want to say that to him. Is it Nathan Mensah for you? Or is it Skylar Spencer?
To be honest with you, I'm only familiar with Nathan Mensah. I got to do my research on Skylar, so I'm gonna put Nathan up there. Oh, look at Don battling on the post with Simeon.
Yeah, Don battle on the post. He's got a size advantage. Goes for a little pick and roll. Cam Barry from deep. That is a deep three by Cam Barry. You cannot let him get that much space. He will knock it down. Billy White attacking K. Will. Almost misses the layup. That is a great job by Billy. That is a strong, grown man right there. Nice little pass down in transition. Dom gets the rebound. Dom goes back up. Misses. Really good job by Valley Farm. Xavier going to attack the paint here. Hey, nice little layup. Oh, he misses it. Oh, no. Xavier misses it. Blake gets the rebound. Going to transition files. Cam, that is an easy three for Barry. And that man is not going to miss many of those.
All he needs is to see one go in, and it's over.
He is not going to miss many of those, folks. That is going to be a turnover. That was great defense. Grayson with the turnover. Great defense by Blake there. Stay in front of him. See, we got subs coming in here for N.L.Y.S. K. Will going to the bench, getting a little bit of a break here. We got Benny with the ball. Benny kicks it to Dexter. See Barry trying to get into Dom. Dom trying to post up. He's got a size advantage. Gets fouled, but elbow Simeon in the eye or in the ear. It looks like
Somewhere in the head.
not comfortable to get elbowed in the head. Honestly, during playing basketball, not comfortable at all.
Is the PA as if he's okay?
I think he's okay. He's still in the game. Oh, that's great defense.
Great.
That's great defense by Simeon.
Okay.
Oh, he wasn't paying attention. Oh, what a great save from Barry. They're going to transition. Dom gets the ball. Dom kicks it back. Oh, great job by Xavier. Xavier is absolutely showing up for the squad. Xavier with the three, getting me out of my seat. Oh, my goodness. Xavier with 10 points for Valley Farm to start off the game. Absolutely being the spark plug that Valley Farms needs. And one. Jace attacking the rim, getting an and one.
Chase catching, making his rare appearance here at Swish. Played against Jace 2 of my 3 years at San Diego Christian when he played at Ottawa University, Arizona. Great NAIA school. Great institution. Our head coach, every time we showed up at Ottawa, don't ever compliment their facility. He will sign and release you.
He said, "Watch your words."
Yep.
We got Joey here running the point. Joey getting bumped and fouled. That's Benny's first.
Jace actually started at UC Irvine from the Orange County area.
UC Irvine, very underrated Big West school. Always a solid school that's looking for upsets in the tournament.
It's always a fight between them and State, huh?
Always a fight. 2-game winners by Micah Parrish, of course, back-to-back years. All right, here we go. We got Xavier going one-on-one. Does not realize the clock is winding down. That's going to be a shot clock violation. Xavier did not realize that the clock was running down.
Little turnovers like that is what's going to hurt Valley Farm from going from 6-0 to 7-0.
Little turnovers. Got to make sure we're paying attention, playing fundamental basketball. Got a little pick and roll here that Barry asked for. Nice little double off of it. Blake going up. Quick shot by Blake. That is a quick release. Oh, my goodness. What a rebound by Jace. That's going to be end of the first quarter. 23 N.L.Y.S, 14 Valley Farm. Valley Farm playing good, solid defense, high-effort defense today. Really good job by them. They're going to have to keep that up the rest of the game if they want to stay in this one.
This is second chance points that's killing them. The offensive rebounds by N.L.Y.S. It's one thing to get a stop. It's another thing to secure the rebound after your stop.
They really got to box out after the shot. They got to box out the shooter. They really got to limit the offensive boards because N.L.Y.S does have more size than they do. The only size that Valley Farm has is Billy White, and Billy White cannot grab all the rebounds, unfortunately. Been a really, really fun game so far. And Xavier coming out shooting in the first quarter has 10 of Valley Farm's 14 points. He has really been their spark plug that's really kept them in this one.
For sure has. After halftime, I'm going to need to get his last name. We got to show respect to Xavier. Nobody probably expected anybody besides Billy White to score more than 10 points for Valley Farm.
Yeah, and we really didn't get noticed that they were going to have a whole new set of players besides Billy White until about 5-10 minutes before the game started. So, unfortunately, we do not have the last names. We got to get the last names for them so that way we can acknowledge them when they make great plays, which all of them have made great plays so far in this half, whether it's a great defensive play, Xavier with his points and great effort. They've been doing good so far. Barry trying to attack a screen. K. Will asks for the ball. K. Will trying to go ISO on Billy. Never mind. Kicks it to Jace. Jace trying to attack. Jace. K. Will for 3. Kicks it out. And that is that's a great shot by K.
Former Hawk.
Giving it to Billy White. Billy White trying to attack. Billy White goes into the chest of K. Will. Gets slapped on the forearm. No call. Blake Seats going ISO. Jace for 3, lining it up and putting it down. That is a great shot by Jace right there. Great pass. N.L.Y.S getting on fire like you said they would if you leave them open, Kevin.
All they needed was to see one go in.
Xavier from deep. Xavier from deep, almost to the logo. That is a Steph Curry range 3 right there by Xavier. Seats kicking it to the corner. Dexter for 3. Dexter knocks it down. We are just going back and forth here, trading shots. This is not what Valley Farm wants. Not at all. Billy White trying to slow the tempo down. Billy attacking K. Will. That is going to be an illegal screen set by
It might get ugly now,
Simeon.
folks. It might get ugly now.
This is not what Valley Farm wants. Oh, Jace attacking. Jace going to the rim. Jace finishes, rises up. This is not looking good for Valley Farm. Not at all. Billy trying to go ISO against K. Will again. Billy to Xavier misses. We got a foul on the floor. Foul on the floor, I believe, on Jace. Valley Farm retains the ball.
As much as they're undersized, they still need to dive in for the offensive rebounds. Rebounds aren't about size; it's about effort.
It's about effort. It's about heart. About boxing out and getting in front of the body, making sure that they can't get a free lane. See what we got here. Oh, tries to kick it to a cutter. Not a great pass there by Joey. Fast break. Oh, great defense there. No call, but great defense by Joey, in my opinion. I think that was great defense. We got Xavier going to the paint, kicking it, giving it to Billy White. Billy White finishes. Great job by K-Will not to foul there. K-Will very much could have fouled Billy. Great job just letting him lay it up.
K-Will learned from the last time he got a shoulder in the neck.
Xavier takes a hard screen from Dexter. Xavier starting fan from Barry. Jace from deep again. Jace misses a great job boxing out. What is the foul call?
Loose ball foul.
Loose ball foul on Joey for a box out.
Nice box out, but I think he held onto his jersey.
I believe he did hold on to his jersey as well. We don't have replay, unfortunately.
Not this week.
Not this week. Dexter, still looks like Dexter's going to the rim. Oh, that's not Dexter. That is Blake. My sight was blocked by the referee. Thank you for that.
Our producer, Andrew, looked at me like, you never know.
Billy White and one. Billy White attacking the basket. Billy gets up, shrugs it off, and says, it looks like I'm going to have to attack the paint and force them to foul out of the game.
Not a bad mindset to go into.
Not a bad strategy, I will admit. Not a bad strategy, especially when you are low on players.
Our producer, Angie, just showed me a note saying replays are expensive.
That's crazy, Andrew. That's crazy to say. I'm not going to lie.
We get a percentage of the replays, though.
Do I get a percentage of last week's replay?
We're a part of this broadcast.
Oh, okay. Barry attacking the basket. Xavier doing a good job of not fouling, but really good job. Billy White attacking the basket again. Billy White. The refs are letting Billy play right now. It looked like Billy might have put an elbow in the K-Will. Ooh. That is great defense by Grayson. I will say that is great defense. I thought that was a strip. That's great defense by Grayson, but they call a foul, reach-in foul. Valley Farm down 12, 40-28, 7 minutes, 15 seconds to go here in the first half. They're doing a solid job staying in it, but it just feels like that N.L.Y.S will inevitably just break away at some point and go. Oh, that is a charge. Whoa. Never mind, that's a blocking foul. They called a blocking foul. You could have called a flop because he did launch himself.
Yeah, he definitely did.
He did launch himself like 5 feet. Mateo is sitting next to us, laughing a little hard. But that's a great job by Grayson to try and sell.
Turns out we have a replay center.
Charge. We do have a replay center. Okay, I'm not that. Okay, that's crazy. They set it up. Okay, that's kind of crazy. We have a replay center now. It looks like they did call it technical on the flop, like to the free throw line to convert it. It is short on his free throw attempt. Misses. I guess that would be ball don't lie.
The streets will say.
That's what I would say because I thought that was a charge regardless. K-Will to take it out. Inbounds it to Benny. Benny trying to go ISO here against Xavier. Dexter gets a screen from Dom. Dexter attacking the paint. Dexter goes up. They call offensive foul on Dexter. Offensive foul. I did think that I saw his elbow go up a little bit, maybe into the neck area. I think that's a good call from the referees, honestly. I think Dexter did lift his elbow up. Great defense there.
Little chicken wing. Good job by Simeon to stay in front of the ball, but good makeup call for the refs.
Simeon is just getting elbowed everywhere around in his neck and upper.
Simeon probably didn't even plan to play today.
He probably didn't plan on playing today. He probably planned on going to get a nice meal for dinner, but instead he is playing and getting elbowed above the neck area. K-Will on the fast break. K-Will going to go up. Misses the layup. No foul call.
Wow. You know who's similar to Billy White? K-Will. When it comes to asking for foul calls, K-Will is the king of that. And I love K-Will. That's my guy. But just play.
I'm not sure we can say he's the king of calling fouls if Billy White is on the floor.
Yeah,
with him at the
you
same
got me
time.
there. Prince K. Will.
K. Will from the free throw line hits his first free throw. But I do believe that was a foul. I believe that was the correct call. He did go into his body a little bit. K. Will converts the second of 2 free throws here. Billy White gives it to Grayson. Grayson looking to attack the paint here. Lobs it up, throws it in to Simeon. Simeon, little turnaround jumper, misses it. Billy tried to tip it up and in. Tries to call. I believe he is asking for the ball. I don't know if that is exactly what he said. Out of bounds. Jay steps out of bounds, catching the ball. We've had a lot of that in Swish League. A lot of players have been stepping out of bounds.
Most of these players are used to a college professional court. High school gyms are definitely smaller.
High school gyms are definitely smaller, especially in that corner. That corner is probably a good 6 inches smaller than what it usually is. Billy White attacking the paint. Billy White going up, converts. Billy White, great take by Billy White. Great pass by Xavier. A great job, Xavier, trying to get out here. Xavier, great defense there. Great defense on Benny. Oh, no. Blake gets an offensive rebound, puts it back up and in. Really good offensive rebound by Blake. And there's Valley Farm. They got a box out.
It's them second chance points.
Billy White going up again. Billy White gets fouled, slapped in the arm. No call. Billy White is irate that he is not getting any foul calls. And it is a timeout by N.L.Y.S. Billy. I'm trying to say I'm sorry, Billy, but he is frustrated out. I'm going to leave him alone a little bit.
Billy, you should have asked for me to be on your team. I'd have gave you the ball. I ain't got a technical for you.
I think the only person that would complain more to the refs while playing with Billy White would be you.
No, that dude on the other side of the court. K. Will for sure.
I'm 1,000% sure that if you were playing on the court right now for Valley Farm, every single time Billy White would go up, I would hear you go, hey.
Yep. Sounds about right.
Trying to get fouls for him. Understandably so. Billy White is attacking the basket, and he's doing it really well so far in today's game. Valley Farm staying in it, 10-point game. If they can just get about a couple stops, couple buckets, that is a 6-point game. If I'm Valley Farm, I am trying to make the deficit going into halftime 6 points.
6 is a number, yeah. Having to score up a bit. Stop, score, stop.
Hey, that is a great drive there by Dom. Great drive. Called a foul.
I think our mics picked up that smack.
I believe I heard it with the headphones on. I heard the smack. There's a foul on Jordan number 3 on Valley Farm. Not much you can do. That is a big man. That is a grown man attacking the basket there. And Dom first to 2. Knocks it down.
Been playing with Dom, but obviously his talent is to the roof. But what didn't get acknowledged enough was his court vision. N.L.Y.S hasn't used him as a point forward yet, but his passing skills are excellent.
Would love to see them put Dom in more post-up situations here. Watch him go in the post, see the court, use his court vision like you've been saying. Billy White attacking K. Will, kicks it to the corner. We got a 3-point shot here. That is good by Grayson. Great shot by Grayson. That is great court vision right there, Billy White. Jace attacking the basket, blows by Simeon. Not much Simeon can do there. That is a really quick first step by Jace. Billy White going ISO with K. Will again. Billy White. Oh, my goodness. Billy White just called a K. Will small on that take. That is a grown man's take by Billy White. Blake backing down. Grayson playing some great defense. That is some great defense by Grayson. Blake saying he should get a call. Great kick to the corner. Grayson attacking. Grayson kicks it out. Ooh, they called a travel. I don't think he lifted up his pivot foot. I thought that was a great job there by Grayson. That was great defense by Grayson inside facing Blake, who is probably a solid 5 inches taller than him.
Brian, did you see this game within 9 points when they started?
Did not. I did not see this game within 9 points. I thought N.L.Y.S would have honestly been up by 20 points by now, but K. Will from 3 to make it double digits. K. Will misses. Oh, that is some great effort by Jace there to make sure they get a second chance here. Dom in the corner. Dom going to attack. Dom attacking the
Good
basket.
spin.
Gets fouled. Gets fouled. Jordan had his hands up. Billy White very frustrated that they called a foul there, and they have not been calling fouls for him on the opposite end.
Good move by the big fella. Put him in the spin cycle.
Absolutely great move there by Dom to get to the basket and get some free throws here. He's been really good at the free throw line to start today's game. See if he can convert both free throws again. First free throws up. A little short, rimmed in and out.
Well, give me one. Give me one.
As the clock's running down here, about 25 seconds and counting here in the first half. Dom going up again with the free throw. Converts it, makes it a 10-point game. If you are Valley Farm, you want to get a bucket here. Cut it to single digits going into halftime. That'd be a great job by Valley Farm to get it to single digits here. 9 seconds left here. Billy White going ISO against Dom. Billy, come here. Oh, Billy, come here. Oh, Dom reaches in. Valley
Whoa.
Farm gets a timeout done quickly.
Smart move.
They called it with 2 seconds left. I believe they're only going to let him have 1 second on the clock. That is a great foul by Dom. And also a great timeout by Valley Farm. 1 second here. 3 seconds here. They put 2 more seconds back on the clock. 3 seconds here in the first half. Valley Farm down by 10. This is not where I expected the game to be at this point.
Credit to Valley Farm and the new names that showed up this Sunday to help Billy White. They have stepped up, whether it be on the defensive end, offensive end. Xavier. I'm going to shake his hand when we get to break. Man.
Xavier absolutely showing up. I believe he has 16 points. 16 points in this first half. And if you would have told me that anybody besides Billy White was in double digits, I would have called you crazy.
Yeah, right?
But Xavier absolutely does. He looks great. Xavier looks great going against some of these pros. Billy White. They said Billy White stepped out of bounds. Billy White apparently stepped out of bounds, but that is the end of the first half. It is N.L.Y.S 47, Valley Farm 37. A lot closer game than we expected, right, Kevin?
Very close game. I'm excited to see if N.L.Y.S continues to hit their three-pointers and extends this lead, or does Valley Farm and Billy White allow these new guys to lock in and help them?
Really would love to see some Xavier and Billy White pick and rolls. Xavier has shown and proven that he can hit a good mid-range shot. He can hit the three, and he can attack the basket and find open shooters. Would really love to see that going into the second half. Now, if you're N.L.Y.S, I really want to see them double Billy more. They're just kind of letting K-Will, leaving him on an island, and when they try and double team him, it's too late. You can't let Billy get inside that restricted area to double team. It's too late. Now, we are going to be tossing it to break. Second half is going to be starting up soon. 37 Valley Farm, N.L.Y.S 47. And we are back here for second half action, Valley Farm N.L.Y.S. We are joined by Kai. Very nice, Kai, for you to be on the broadcast with us in the second game. How you doing today, sir?
Oh, I'm fantastic. It's great to celebrate ALS today, and we're gonna break it. We're gonna get a cure, and it's gonna be awesome. And San Diego is gonna be involved with it, and we already are. Thanks to Steve Fisher and Co.
Hey, man, I love to hear that, brother. And you've been an Aztec fan for how long?
My whole life, born and raised San Diego, bringing a ruckus. High school, Torrey Pines, San Diego High, Lincoln. I go over watch Lincoln football because they San Diego. We got great high school football here. I just wish San Diego State football and basketball could take advantage of this great city in San Diego and get some San Diego recruited players more.
Yes, sir. I agree. One more question. How special did it feel to have Steve Fisher in the house today?
Oh, I see him, you have goosebumps. I mean, this guy is just amazing what he brought to San Diego State. And then we obviously got the assistant Dutcher, which is really nice. I'm stoked we got him. And it's just going to get better and better and better from here.
Yes, sir. As we head back to second half action right here.
Heading back to second half action, Valley Farm N.L.Y.S. Kai, I have to say, I'm with you on being a San Diego State fan. I was born here in San Diego. Dad went to San Diego State. A bunch of his family went to San Diego State. Been a San Diego State fan my whole life. So I'm very much with you in that boat. And I also agree with you that K. Will lining up a three here, misses it. Billy White with the rebound. I'm there with you on, I believe, San Diego State basketball and football has got to start getting some San Diego recruits because we really we got a foul. Dexter going to the line here to shoot two. And Dexter hits the first one. It's been a great game today for Valley Farm. We are missing some present San Diego State players, Kai, if you haven't noticed, JCJ and Miles Bird. But we do have an alumni, Billy White, in the building playing for Valley Farm. Talked to Billy White during halftime and everything. He has praises for his teammates and they're doing a really good job in defensive end, doing a really good job offensively, playing with some high effort. And you can see it right now, and you can see it on the defensive end that they are really coming out with some high effort. As you see Xavier here going to the basket. Xavier attacking the basket here. Misses the layup. That is out on N.L.Y.S. I thought Billy White knocked it out, but that is out on N.L.Y.S. Great job attacking the basket by Xavier there.
I had the pleasure of talking to Xavier during halftime. Xavier Rubio just finished his 2 years at Cuyamaca College. He is now going to transfer to Dean College, D3 University out of Massachusetts. Really great player. Obviously was a key to Cuyamaca's basketball squad this year.
Yeah, really good player. Really good defense there by Xavier. Xavier, really great player. I wish him the best of luck out in Massachusetts. To the school that he goes to. Billy White attacks the bout.
The Billy
attacks the basket.
The Billy Goat is on today. The Billy Goat is on today. Can you say he's goated today? Yes, he is. Is he the goat?
He's going to have to be.
I can indeed say he is the GOAT. Billy White, watching him since I was a young kid. Now Billy, don't want to make you feel old when I say that. I'm sorry. But Billy White,
you old, bro. You old. You know it.
He is Unk status. He is Unk status. Billy White converts the first of two free throws here. Second free throw lining up. Misses it to the left.
Who you like more, Kawhi, Billy, or Skylar Spencer?
Ooh. Well, that's actually an easy one for me. I'm a big Kawhi Leonard fan. I've been a big Kawhi Leonard fan, watching him since I was 6 years old.
What's your answer, Kai?
I have to say Kawhi.
Right.
The Claw.
Billy's the LeBron of Swish.
Billy is the LeBron of Swish. He is the LeBron of Swish, and he walks in like it too.
Ooh.
Oh, that is great
No.
defense. That's great defense there by Jordan. Really good job by Dom, though, to attack the basket. He does have a size advantage against him. Really good job by Dom. Dom going to the free throw line for 2 free throws.
What would your all-time 5 San Diego State Aztecs? The 5. What would be your 5? The all-time 5.
Ooh. Wow.
This is going to start some debates.
This is going to start some debates. Okay.
We need the live chat to chime in.
Okay, so
Viewers better put y'all top 5 in the chat.
this might be a hot take. I am the Lamont Butler stan, so I'm going to go with Lamont Butler and Flynn.
Malachi at the 2.
Probably switch that with Malachi at the 1 and Lamont at the 2. Lamont's a little bit bigger. At the 3, I got to go Kawhi. Kawhi at the 3. I have to. Number 4, at the 4.
Careful now. This is where it gets dicey.
Do I say Billy White just because he's playing right now and he's going to watch this back? Or do I say Michael Cage?
Going way back.
I believe I'm going to go Michael Cage at the 4 and at the 5. I want to go Nathan Mensah. I want to go Skyler, but I got to go Jalen Ledee.
At the 5?
I got to go Jalen Ledee. I have to.
Hot take for sure. Okay.
Goosebumps there.
And yours, Scott?
I really like Brayhan.
That's a pretty good 5.
I really like Brayhan in there. I mean, he wasn't the best, but he brought it every night. I love watching him. I love watching Flynn, obviously, Kawhi, and I love watching Bird. Bird's amazing. Bird's pretty good. He's going to be really good. Do you think this is his year? You think this is the year?
I think it's his year. He has the confidence. He has the swag. He has the fans around him. Aztec Nation's all behind his back. Like it's might be his year for sure.
I have been on record saying that I do believe Miles Bird is our breakout player for this year. I believe Miles Bird could be Defensive Player of the Year and Mountain West Player of the Year. I believe he does have that ceiling. Now, that is a bit of a hot take. I will say Xavier plays some defense here on Blake. That is a shooting foul. Blake going to the free throw line to shoot, too. I think he stuck his foot out a little bit, but you do have to give him some landing room.
That's the dumbest thing you could do as a basketball player is foul a three-point shooter.
I would have to agree with you.
Dumbest thing. I've been at fault of it. I've also sold some calls, but
you are definitely a seller. You are definitely a seller.
Whatever it takes to win. Whatever it takes to win.
I agree. But Blake to the free throw line shooting 3.
Back to your point about breakout player, I would say Miles for sure. And for those who don't know, I'd probably say Magoon.
Magoon Gwath. If you are on Twitter or X, as they call it now, he is being seen as the breakout player of San Diego State. Everybody is excited for him. I'm excited for him to watch him play. I have been tinkering with some big lineups that I would like to see put out there. Don't know if Coach Dutcher would put it out there, but I have been tinkering with some big lineups I would like to see with Magoon Gwath at the 4, maybe even the 3. Billy White attacking the basket. Billy White just absolutely grown Manning Dom.
Such a pro.
Do you ever think that Miles Bird could be a point guard, a 6'7" point guard? That'd be pretty insane, wouldn't it?
I was told his freshman year came in. Dutch was trying to get his handle tight on my podcast last month. His offseason improvements was to get his handle right for the season. So a point guard Bird is something we could see either his senior year or if he has that much of a great year this year, we might see it this upcoming fall.
Joey with the miss here going in transition. Dom on Billy White. Billy White with the rebound. Billy going in transition. Going back to your point, Kev, for those old Aztec fans, Billy White attacking the paint, gets fouled, going to the line for 2. But going back to those old Aztec fans, I remember Winston Shepard. Miles Bird kind of reminds me of a little bit of a hybrid of Winston. Not as much of a tighter handle, but definitely a better 3-point shooter and all-around scorer than Winston Shepard. But he's kind of a hybrid to Winston Shepard, in my opinion.
That's pretty nice. I do it pretty nice. I miss it. I miss it right now, you know. I wish we were at Viejas. I wish we were in that atmosphere with, fans everywhere, not an empty spot. I want that again. It's a nice feeling to have, and I know it's coming pretty soon. So San Diego State fans, be ready. And what do you think's the starting five for San Diego State this year?
So,
Brian, you want to go first?
yeah, I'll go first. I'll go first here as N.L.Y.S gets a bucket on the board. They call a technical foul on the coach here for N.L.Y.S for complaining about no foul call. So Valley Farm is going to be going to the line to shoot a technical free throw. Back to your question here, Kai. Now, if it was me, I'll give two answers here. If it was me,
Two answers.
I'll get that's two answers. A little too much for you, Kevin.
Yeah.
A little too much. Okay, I'll give what I think Dutcher will do.
Okay.
I believe Dutcher is going to go with Nick Boyd as Xavier hits the technical free throw. I believe he's going to go with Nick Boyd at the one. He's going to go with Reese Waters at the 2, Miles Bird at the 3, at the 4. I believe he goes JCJ. And at the 5, I want to say he goes Heidi.
Be a little chippy out there.
Billy White gets fouled as he kind of gives Blake a little bit of a death stare after he gets fouled right there. A little bit of a hard foul on Billy White, I will say.
He tells Blake with his eyes, "You're smarter than that. Don't get into it with me."
What are you thinking of doing?
I would say the same starting five for Bryant, but replace Heidi with Goon. I've heard some things from Aztec players on the roster, and I think that's probably going to be the lineup. But Heidi and Goon are definitely interchangeable.
Definitely interchangeable. As Billy White just absolutely just suns Blake. I
Sent
feel
two
bad
people
for
to the
Blake.
ground.
He kind of awoke a monster there after that hard foul. Billy White just absolutely sent them to the ground. Barry attacking the basket. Barry, easy layup for Barry. Easy lay.
Kai, who's your starting five for the season?
I really like Wayne McKinney.
Oh, I forgot about Wayne. I'm sorry, Wayne.
I did not forget about Wayne. I like him as a spark plug off the bench, honestly. I love him as a spark plug off the bench.
Wayne is like Lamont Butler and Darion Trammell in one player.
Have you seen that guy's body? Have you seen his body?
He's a middle linebacker. He is a middle linebacker. Like,
Those calves are ridiculous. Those calves are as big as my head. I looked at his calves. I'm like, "What'd you do?"
He's definitely probably one of the most bounciest players on the team right now. Him and Farrell. I got to see that dunk contest.
Farrell Compton, that dude is incredibly bouncy. I believe Farrell has the ability to have a JT Toppin-like season like JT Toppin had in New Mexico.
That's a great take. I would agree. Goodness, that's a really good take. Ooh.
Billy White absolutely just bullying Blake again, calling him too small.
Goated. Just goated. I mean, come on now. Who's going to stop that guy?
Nobody.
Who is going to stop that guy?
Nobody.
And what about that shoe game over there? Who wins the shoe game? I think it's Billy Goat.
I say either Billy or Jace. I like these bronze.
Billy or Jace. I don't think those are bronze. I think they look like Kobe's.
I know Kobe's when I see them. Those look something else, but
Those definitely are not LeBron's.
Simeon has an ice pack on his head from the elbow he took from the first half. This is
Two
a grown
elbows.
man game, folks. Grown man game.
This is a grown man game, especially when you're playing with Billy White, as Blake is remembering at this very moment.
Kai, do you keep up with Aztec football by any chance?
Yes. I'm stoked on them. I like the coach. I don't know what quarterback, who we're going to start at quarterback. I like both of those guys. I even like the 3-2. I mean, that's just, it's just too much talent there. We haven't had a quarterback like this, and we actually have two quarterbacks, I think, better than we've ever had. Am I correct on that?
I would say Ryan Lindley is probably the last quarterback we've had like this. Now, I'm a little bit of a homer here. I'm a big AJ Duffy fan. Me and AJ Duffy played Pop Warner together down in Marietta. He's from the Inland Empire. I lived in Marietta. Coached by his dad. Dad coached Rancho Verde to some CIF championships. Was an offensive coordinator at Marietta Valley, where I went to high school. So I'm a bit of an AJ Duffy fan. I think AJ Duffy has the goods. I really do believe that AJ Duffy can lead us to an 8+ win season.
I agree. And a backup 8,000 yards over in Indianapolis, or was it 7,000 yards? That's insane. 7,000 yards. And then we got that running back, a 96 speed. And then we got, I mean, how are we going to be able to stop this offense? Jed Wolf as a tight end. That's the biggest tight end. I don't know. Who's bigger than that tight end?
Not many people, but Judd Wolf, very good as a blocking tight end. That is the end of the third quarter here. N.L.Y.S 65, Valley Farm 52, end of the third quarter. Now, I do believe, I'm curious to see how the defense runs the 4-2-5, the 4-2-5 defense.
Yep.
New defense this year. But can we talk about, I think we have the best quarterbacks in the nation in terms of moss, in terms of hair. I mean, those guys got some flow. I mean, I didn't know AJ could grow his hair out like that, but he's got some moss on his head.
Yeah, and then the other dude, he's got the cut, big hair.
Yeah.
Speaking of hair, if you're listening, tune into manscaped.com. Use the code SUNS20. You want to throw that out there since we're talking about hair? Little promo right there.
Look,
Is
is a sponsor. Is a sponsor. They are a
He said
sponsor.
lawnmower.
Lawnmower's crazy. That's wow. Hey,
shave it all off.
holy. That was a little much. We got a little bit of a giveaway going on here at half court. Are you sure you don't want to give me the raffle? I would love a raffle ticket here, please. I want that flat screen. You want that flat screen?
Y'all played NCAA football yet?
Oh,
I want to get it so bad.
I haven't worked at all this past couple weeks.
I don't really want to pay for a gaming system. That's crazy.
Well,
Yeah, it's
to
true.
out myself here, the only time I touch grass is when I coach football, and when I get back home,
Nothing to do with it.
I'm on the second dynasty, and I just won back-to-back national championships with San Diego State in 2020.
Oh, you played it already?
Yes.
Do you have it?
Yes, I do.
Does
have
it take forever? I heard it takes forever just to like play a game.
It does. Well, I just play the moments. You have the full game, the moments. I just play the moments. But I just won back-to-back national championships with San Diego State football in 2026 and 2027.
On Heisman or what was the?
I was on the highest difficulty Heisman.
Oh, you play like that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I
You
don't
like that.
touch
You like
I don't
that.
touch grass very often, and when I do, it's when I coach football. We got Valley Farm here down 13. What do you think's the key to this fourth quarter here for Valley Farm to get back into it? It is definitely
Not take shots like that.
Yes. K-Will attacking the basket. That is going to be a blocking foul on Xavier. Tried to get a shot up over K-Will. K-Will just too long. He's looking over at us like, what is he doing? Like, why is he going up with that shot? That's kind of mean.
K-Will has such a huge character when he plays basketball. It's hilarious to see.
Absolutely a great guy. Great guy.
Those pink shoes are pretty cool.
Does he colors?
Yeah, I think they're the same shoes. It's just different colors. I do like K-Will shoes though. I wish they were fully pink though. They're pink and white.
Yeah, those are nice.
You guys like San Diego high school sports?
I don't really keep too much track on San Diego high school sports. You know, up in the Inland Empire, I pay attention more to Centennial, Merida Valley, Vista Merida, the Inland Empire sports. But I did see that Lincoln football did really good last year in football.
They've been good every year. I mean, their running back just went over to Georgia last year. Achilles Smith's going to Oregon. This Lincoln, we need to get some players from Lincoln. We got a freshman quarterback that beat Lincoln last year.
I gotta say, I can't support Lincoln. My parents with the Claremont. I can't support Lincoln.
But it's also like, you know, you got to keep in mind that NIL is what college football is nowadays. So
Billy White. And one, Billy White going up, finishing and one, and he is talking some smack, letting him know you cannot ISO against Billy White, talking some smack to him. Jace is confused why he's talking smack. I would say it's because he just had an N.L.Y. dunk on you, Jace. I'm sorry, but that's why he's talking smack to you.
let's get a little closer.
We gotta watch San Diego football. We gotta watch San Diego football. Claremont is good, but you got Lincoln, man. You can't beat Lincoln. Look at the players they have. Just come to watch them play. Come watch these guys play and maybe bring some, like, hey, we need to get these guys at San Diego State. If we start bringing these guys at San Diego State, it's going to be insane. We don't need to go to L.A. Just come in the backyard. Look at Lincoln. Look at Carlsbad. Look, you got so many.
You got the Inland Empire too. You got Orange County. You got everywhere in San Diego County. We got kids out here with talent. We have some kids up in the Inland Empire that I do coach, 6'6" tight end. He's going to be a beast.
Trying to get him back. Ooh.
Are we going to get him? Are we going to get him?
I believe he will be getting power. He's going to be a junior. He was a sophomore last year. Did really well last year.
But back to my point, Kyle, like I said, college football before the scuffle occurred is about NIL. And, you know, sometimes the most talented players out here in San Diego County or SoCal, you know, we San Diego State competing with Georgia football. You know, the money in Georgia is different than the money in SEC. Money is completely different than Mountain West money.
That's why Asia Abinger left San Diego State to play for Georgia. One of the best women guards ever.
That is correct.
Oh, yeah.
That is correct.
She could get to it.
Yeah, she was quick too. She was quick. She was feisty on the defensive end. She was an absolute pleasure to watch on the San Diego State women's basketball team before she transferred. Her brother
just hit the split
actually played on the football team. As that is a great take there by Grayson. That was a great take. Jace tried to get the block there. Jace attacking the basket, kicking it out. K Will pull up midi. No, misses it. Billy White gets the rebound. Oh, Billy is getting pressured here by Jace. Trying to split a double team. Billy White gets fouled trying to split a double team. Back to your point, Kevin. With NIL, it's gonna be so hard for the non-Power 5 schools like a San Diego State, like even a Boise State, who in years past has really been a national powerhouse, not just a non-Power 5 powerhouse, but a national powerhouse, being in the top 25 multiple years in a row. You know, it's really tough going up against these schools that have a lot of money.
Right, and I know this is basketball, and I'm sorry to say this, knowing that you're his stand, but this is why, you know, San Diego State fans got to thank Lamont for 4 years instead of 2 or 3 years. Yeah. That Kentucky move was probably overdue.
Yeah, that Kentucky move,
overdue.
It was definitely a smart move by Lamont, money-wise. Did it hurt a little bit when he left? Yes, it hurt a little bit. That is a great take by Chase there to finish the layup.
Parrish hurt a lot, too.
Yeah, Micah Parrish.
I'd agree.
Micah Parrish definitely hurt a lot. I thought he had dog mentality, which is what that team really needs. As K. Will just tapped it in for Billy White. He just tapped the ball in. That's K. Will having a little bit of a laugh about it, walking down the court.
Chucky left 2 days before the portal ended.
Yep.
That was dirty when Chucky left. But he has a kid. I get it.
Yeah.
You have a kid, you got to think about the kid first, you know?
Also, the discourse that's Saunders.
Guys,
That is a 3. It's a game. Oh, my goodness.
7-point
Valley
game.
Farm is a 7-point game here. That's a great 3 there by Jordan to get it within 7 points. But back to your point, yeah, Elijah Saunders. He also caught a lot of discourse on Twitter.
Double
on
drag
X,
right
from
here.
friends and everything. Barry attacking the paint. Barry with the layup. Makes it a 9-point game. Xavier running down. But Saunders caught a lot of flack on Twitter from fans. That was a great move by Xavier. Oh, my goodness. Oh, the spin cycle in the lay. Oh, my goodness. Got me standing up out of my chair. Wow, what a take by Xavier. And he knows it, too. He's shaking his head. He knows it. That was a great move. Grayson playing defense against Blake. That is a size advantage and a half. And one Blake. That is – there's not much Grayson can do there. There's not much he can do there. That is a big size advantage.
Mouse in the house.
Mouse in the house. Mouse in the house. Get him some cheese because he's in the house. Get that mouse in the house. That's our mouse in our house.
Back to what I was saying, though, but Saunders got a lot of discourse on Twitter, a lot of fans.
Mub. Oh, my goodness. I saw the threads. I was like,
unprompted going at Saunders, in my opinion. I don't think Saunders deserved that flack. He tried really hard with us. He played well. You know, I've been a big Saunders fan. Him and Miles was a big fan of those two. Xavier, great pump fake, kicks it to Billy White. Billy White attacking the paint. Billy finishes. It is an 8-point game. It is 4 minutes and 45 seconds left. Can Valley Farm get it within 5? it looks like they're just attacking Grayson with Blake, which is just not fair.
I think the one that hurt the most was Kashad Johnson.
Kashad definitely hurt when he left. That definitely hurt. I'm a big Kashad Johnson fan. I still root for him at the Swish League, doing a great job with Miami Heat. As Xavier misses a corner three, Kashad gonna make a name for himself just playing San Diego State basketball in the league. Just high effort, defense, rebounding, just making plays.
Have you seen his defense? His defense insane, going around the whole court, taking on 2 players.
We've seen it for 4 years.
Barry with a toilet bowl there for that layup to go in. But Kashad, we saw it for 4 years. I watched the Arizona games. We saw it at Arizona. We got a timeout here on the floor. 4 minutes, 1 second left. Valley Farm down by 10. Can they make a comeback here?
You like San Diego State baseball?
San Diego State. I'm a big baseball fan. San Diego State baseball. I've talked to some former players. San Diego State baseball, I believe, has to upgrade their facilities.
Definitely do.
They got number 42 recruit in the nation out of 100. We're number 42. First time ever.
Doing a really good job recruiting for baseball. But unfortunately, in this NIL stage, we can do a really good job recruiting. But as soon as their freshman years are gone, they're either going to the league, getting drafted, or they're transferring to a Power 5 school and getting some money.
The dude that went to Michigan, the dad that had his dad was a pro surfer, his uncle's a pro surfer, his sister's a pro surfer. He could have been a pro surfer, and he just dipped on us.
So, game, how do we feel about Billy White taking over in this fourth quarter?
Billy White doing a great job taking over in this fourth quarter. His teammates are also giving him some help. They're playing some great defense. They are really staying in front of the ball. It's just they got a size advantage on him pretty much almost everywhere on that court besides Billy White's matchup. So it's really hard for them. They're trying really hard. They're playing great defense, getting after it on the boards. Let's see if Billy White can do here, going a little ISO against K. Will.
Yep. Free throws. That's what we got.
We got 3 seconds in the paint, not realizing that there is a wider paint for the NBA, thinking that he was out of it. We got a technical free throw shot here by Xavier to see if he can cut it into single digits. 3 minutes, 30 seconds and counting. And he misses the free throw. That could be crucial.
It is very
Hurry
crucial.
up. Billy letting his teammate know you got to hurry up and take it out. We don't have much time. Billy against K. Will. Billy attacking the basket. Billy Euro attacking the basket. Just absolutely strong manning them. I think at this point they got to start showing some pride and fouling him.
I talked to K. Will at halftime. I said, why y'all not doubling Billy? He said, I got him. I said, no, you don't. No, you don't. And I think they're just going to go with that game plan.
I think if I'm Billy White here, I think I just leave K. Will open and protect the paint because that is all they're doing right now. Force K. Will to hit jumpers at this point. Otherwise, they're just going to keep attacking the size advantage and getting easy layups. That is a great pass. Xavier slowed down a little bit. That's a great pass by Billy. Xavier slowing down a little bit. 2 minutes, 30 seconds and counting. 10-point game. Unless Valley Farm makes a huge run here, it is looking like they will get their first loss of the season shorthanded. Illegal screen being called, I believe, on Blake Seitz.
So I wouldn't really call this a loss for Valley Farm, even though technically it is, but it looks like Billy's done for the day. Billy is untying his shoes, taking off his jersey.
Billy White
He's accepting the loss.
Billy White is
Simple as that.
going home early. As Grayson with a 3 makes it a 7-point game.
Look at his bench.
Grayson makes it a 7-point game. They're going here to double. They kick it to the corner. Great tip by Grayson. They are showing some effort here.
They have no bench. Their bench is completely depleted.
Yeah, they only had 6 players going into today's game due to many of their players not being here. You said you wouldn't count this as a loss. I bet if we asked Miles, he wouldn't count it as a loss either.
Yeah, we know who the
Dom
best team
for
is.
mid-range, misses it. Oh, and Valley Farm actually a chance here. Valley Farm with a chance here to cut it to below 5 points here. Simeon with the ball. Simeon trying to attack. Simeon misses. Out of bounds. N.L.Y.S ball. I believe JCJ and Milesford are not here because they did have a long week of workouts and practicing. That would be my guess on why they're not here. Get them to rest up for the season. No need.
Nah.
K. Will from 3.
All right.
K. Will showing it off. 10-point game, 1 minute left. It look like it's all but wrapped up here. N.L.Y.S going to give Valley Farm their first loss on the year. Grayson with a nice little move. Grayson to Simeon. Simeon from the mid-range. Misses. And Jordan tries to get the offensive rebound out of bounds.
I probably got a different opinion on why they're not here. I mean, they clinched their playoff spot. They're good. Number 1 seed. Let them have it. Save your energy. Save it for the more important games.
Yeah, I would say save your energy.
Pretty smart.
Also rest up the legs. That is a 3 ball by Dom. 85-72. Got 33 seconds left here. Grayson with a quick little mid-range. Misses it. Dexter with the rebound. They should all but just run out the clock here. Grayson gets a steal, though.
You know, it's funny. See how hard they're playing now that Billy's out of the game?
Playing hard. Great defense.
It's all good, though. I mean,
this game is all but over. N.L.Y.S trying to score. I don't know why. There's only 5 seconds left. 85-74 is going to be the final score. N.L.Y.S Valley Farm gets their first loss handed to them. They were shorthanded. Billy White did all he could. Xavier, Jordan, Grayson, Simeon, Joey, they played great today. They really did. They really played great today. Oh, I think we won a dunk contest. I think we won a dunk contest, folks.
85-74. Valley Farm takes their first loss. N.L.Y.S beats Valley Farm shorthanded. This could be a potential championship preview. Only if the San Diego State players arrive. But until then, Valley Farm is 6-1, and I believe N.L.Y.S is 5-2.
N.L.Y.S moves to 5-1. Valley Farm moves to 6-1 on the year. Really great game, honestly, from Valley Farm. They showed a really high effort. Did not think this was going to be an 11-point game going into it. Really did not think so. Really good job by Valley Farm, showing some high effort. I know Billy White tried his hardest, but Xavier, Jordan, Grayson, Simeon, Joey, you guys played great. You guys showed out, showed your talent, showed what you can do. Good luck to you guys. We do not see you guys here back at the Swish League on your future endeavors, whether it's with collegiate ball or pro ball.
Yes, sir. Kai, appreciate you for joining the broadcast, my man. We'll see you next Sunday, brother.
See you next Sunday. And who's going to win next week?
If Valley Farm has everybody, probably Valley Farm. That's my guess.
Valley Farm would be my guess as well.
Is Milesburg going to come back?
We'll have that information next week.
Is Wayne McKinney going to come next week?
Should be here for dog hours.
Wayne McKinney, where are you?
Wayne McKinney should be here for dog hours. I'm Brian Thursby.
I'm Kevin Sandoval. And that's it for
here.
Sons of Montezuma. Thank you for listening and joining.
I hope everybody has a great night.